It started when I was a child, within the confines of my church sanctuary. Growing up in an a cappella church, vocal harmony is as second nature as breathing. Back then, I didn't realize just how special it was to be surrounded by those voices, raised together in harmony with no instruments to impede the sound. I didn't even realize at the time how much it rubbed off on me. I remember being 7, sitting in the back seat of my dad's car singing along to the Eagles. My dad turned around and complimented my harmonies, seeming genuinely impressed. Perhaps compliment has never meant so much. When I went to middle school, my best friend and I both wanted to join chorus, but our elementary school had screwed up the sign-ups, so we had to walk into the chorus classroom a week late. It's amazing how missing just 1 week can make you feel so far behind. I had never read music. Maybe I knew what a quarter note looked like, but that's about it. Pretty soon, though, I felt comfortable in the classroom, and it became a haven for me in the chaos that is middle school. Once 7th grade rolled around, somebody encouraged me to sign up for all-state auditions. I had no idea what that was, but I signed up. I practiced. I auditioned. I made it in, missing a perfect score by 1 point. I was shocked. But that score somehow held a promise to me. It whispered that I had more potential in this than I had realized. That blessed achievement, which I still think was somehow rigged, drove me to work harder, be better, and ultimately become the best musician I could be. At the beginning of high school, I began taking joint voice and piano lessons, per my mom's suggestion. I remember the breakthroughs, the first time I could sing and feel resonance in my nose and cheekbones. I even remember what exercise my teacher used. You know that show The Nanny? Yeah, sing like that. I remember going through high school, taking lessons, being in as many choirs as I could be, and even winning a few state competitions. I remember having to make the decision about college, finally deciding on the University of Georgia, go Dogs, as my home for the next 4 years. After grappling with my major for a while, I landed on music education. Why not go into the exact field that had shaped so much of my life up till that point? I wanted to give back. So I got up for my 8 a.m.s every single morning of freshman year. I remember that moment halfway through my junior year that I realized that I just wasn't passionate about teaching. I had started education classes that fall semester and I hated them. So after an internal fight, I decided to add a major. I remember applying for the Grady College of Journalism as an entertainment and media studies major. I was nervous, but so excited for the possibilities. I still didn't quite know what I wanted to do, but I thought it would have something to do with film. At the same time, I applied for Terry College's music business program. I was accepted to both programs. A year and a half later, I'm almost done with school, with 1 semester left of college. I've directed a short film, become a published writer and photographer, been a judge in the Athens Music Awards, and learned so much about things that I really enjoy and care about. I've been blessed to intern with a local magazine, Flagpole, for the past 8 months at the music desk. The perfect crossroads of so many of my interests: music, writing, photography, and people. I get to meet all kinds of musicians, cover concerts, have a foot in the classical music world and the other in the contemporary. For the immediate future, I will continue writing and shooting for Flagpole as I continue my schooling. When I graduate in 7 months, I hope to find a job with a city newspaper or magazine. I hope to continue to get to write about and photograph what I love most, music. I have worked this hard to get to this point, with the help of so many amazing people around me, and I'm hoping and praying that I'll be able to accomplish this last semester with as little student debt as possible. I've been blessed to keep my GPA high enough to have had the Zell-Miller Scholarship up until now. But because of all of my studies, let's just say music majors have to take a lot of hours, I'm about to run out of those L hours, making it that I, full-time student that I am, will have to cover partial tuition in the fall. I've been working a part-time job in order to save up money and been fortunate to save a decent amount, but as I will be fully supporting myself this coming fall, every bit counts. If you are willing to grant me the next scholarship, my education and future will be indebted to Georgia's Own. I took a chance on myself. I hope Georgia's Own is willing to take a chance on me too.